We have a couple of minutes break, not enough time, I'm afraid, to go for a cigarette, but enough time to warm up your voices, because the next Scottish boxer into the ring will be Glasgow's Stewart Burt.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going, yeah. Keeping going, keeping going. Ring stick, ring stick, ring stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring from Bognor Regis, Artur Gekin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Stewart Burt! Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing is proud to bring you 4 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Timekeeper at the bell, Mr. Joe Brannan. Referee in charge for this one, former British champion from Paisley, Mr. Kevin McIntyre. Introducing in the red corner, wearing solid black shorts, weighing in at 10 stone, 9 pounds 4 ounces. Comes to the ring in his 11th professional contest, from Bognor Regis, Sussex, Artur Gitkin. In the blue corner, wearing the white shorts with red and black trim, official weight 10 stone, 12 pounds 4 ounces. From 6 contests, 5 wins with 1 contest even. From Glasgow, Scotland, the undefeated Stewart Burt.
Right lads, you both know the rules. Obey my commands at all time. Protect yourself at all time. Touch gloves, let's go to work.
Seconds out, round 1.
A tougher night than usual for the 26-year-old Scottish newcomer Stewart Burt, who was close to Mike Towell, even helping him prepare this year. They were friends, and it will be hard for him here. But he continues, Burt, in fight number 7, and he's in with Artur Gitkin, a Latvian now based in Bognor Regis. So Burt has his career to think about, Alex, but obviously difficult.
Yeah, it'll be a very difficult night for him tonight, Adam. I think that, of course, it's going to be at the back of his mind the whole time, you know, the tragedy that occurred last week. So, like the guys who went on to fight on the following night from that, you know, they put it to the back of their minds and they put in good performances.
It's the good thing about boxing, isn't it? And it sounds a bit cold, but the show always goes on, and we always pay tribute, we always show a lot of respect, and we always, you know, the show goes on for them all the time.
And Burt right behind his jab straight away. He's a tidy boxer. Had 70 or so amateur bouts, and was a Scottish international as well. Stew Boy on the waistband of the red and white trunks of the 26-year-old from here in Glasgow.
It's decent work from Burt here. He's edging forward, letting his jab go. He's looking to slip and counter a lot. He tried it earlier on with a right hand. He slipped and threw a right hand. It just fell short. There's decent work from him early on, but Gitkin's come out as well, and he's having a good go and means business.
Yeah, he's certainly never found his feet yet as such. He's good shot there for Burt, good right hand. He just keeps giving away a little bit of ground, and then, you know, Gitkin kind of finds his way back into it a little bit. But I think if I was Burt's coach, I would try and tell him to keep him on the back foot, keep him under pressure all the time, because he seems to be effective coming forward, Geiger, but not so much when he's on the back foot.
He's loading up quite a bit as well, Burt, and, you know, obviously looking for that knockout that he hasn't had yet, and trying to get it, do his best to land good power shots. But obviously you see it in fighters when they load up and it just becomes a bit slow motion. Then, you know, so to just stay sharp and relax and let the shots go.
Yeah.
Gitkin's only won 3 of 10, but he's got a couple of knockouts, and that right hand that he whips over can be dangerous. So just needs to be careful. Here's Stewart Burt, especially early on.
Got a good rangy jab, Burt, as well. Just got to relax a little bit more. Just let it flow. Just stop worrying about loading up too much. Just jab. Slowed down a lot since he started loading up.
Back comes Gitkin with a body shot of his own. Into the first.
Do not hold. Do not hold your feet. Yeah. Don't hold your feet. They've dipped again. The jab's the key against the boy.
Good. Bit more. You got to go to work there. You're letting him do too much. He's doing too much. He's working off that jab every time. What do we say? Get in underneath his jab. Go to town on his body. Let's get him thinking about what you're doing, okay? Alright? Yeah. Just start trying to fucking roll with him because he's thinking the big man swings, Now listen, lazy for that lead hand he has, snap the backhand nice and quick. Okay, that we step across. Bring it back one step to the right, bring it right over across.
Joe Ham Senior and Richard O'Connor
Seconds
in the
out.
red corner with the
Round
instructions.
Decent advice from Joe Ham in the corner there, you know. When he's being lazy with his slip, let your right hand go as well. He tried it early on in the first round and it just fell short, but the shot is there.
It's a lot about patience and timing there, Paul, isn't it? Just having the confidence to just let that jab ride over and just come back with your counter nice and sharp. Good solid feet. It looks far better when he's coming forward, but when he starts giving ground and letting Gaikin get a little bit back into the fight, he kind of loses his way a little bit.
A neat combination together there, then just held back a bit, Stewart Burt. So in bursts, in little cameos, he's got some real class. Unbeaten in 6, 5 wins and just a draw on the record. That was a draw against Halifax's Luke Kelleher. Kelleher, the first man to go the distance with Conor Benn.
You see the difference a lot in Burt's jab when he just relaxes and just flows and pops it out.
Yeah.
Once he lets it go and relaxes, it's nice and sharp, it's fast. But then when he loads up, it becomes slow motion almost.
Just leaning on him there, Gaikin, and a wry smile from Stewart Burt.
Yep, just needs to, like Paul keeps saying, he has to relax a little bit more and let the combinations flow, like so. When he tightens up and tries to let off heavy shots, he seems to clog up and he doesn't get them off quite as effectively.
Can you see that in his shoulders, Alex?
You can see the tightness, and you know, Gaikin will spot it as well. You can always spot when your opponent's about to load up. The shoulders go tight, the feet go flat, and it's so predictable.
This is a lot better, and now Gaikin's the one loading up and looking for the big shot, whereas Burt's relaxing and landing a lot more and looks a lot faster this round as well, sharper.
Yep, keeping tight, trying a couple of uppercuts as well, and it's the long looping shots of Gaikin which haven't had the same success. Tighter and efficient here from Stewart Burt, and wild, but no danger for Burt at the moment.
You see that from Burt as well, just jinking here and there, just little feints, and he just gained himself about 5 yards. You know.
Yeah.
It's a smarter round, isn't
immediately
it?
Gaikin went on the back foot just by
not
doing
even throwing a
nothing.
punch.
Yeah, by not doing anything and conserving your energy. That's what Alex was saying about him being better on the front foot. When he's on the offensive, he doesn't even have to do anything, but he's still making Gaikin work.
Rub from the nose of Gaikin. Kevin McIntyre, former excellent professional, British welterweight champion, gave us some really good fights up here with Kevin Anderson, and losing to Kell Brook at the end of his career. The postman from Paisley, now referee. Great guy, isn't he, Alex?
Yeah, brilliant guy. Travelled the whole world with Kevin. Fantastic boxer in his day.
Hot with a shot is when you hold your feet. You hold your feet in front of the couple of bang arm shots. Listen. You're going to feed him a jab, step across to your right, and fling an overhand right.
Joe Ham Senior with the advice there for Stewart Burt. What would you be saying, Paul, if you were in that corner?
Relax and you know, stay switched on, but relax. It's a bit of a contradiction in itself, but it's the advice that I always give to me brothers, to fighters when they're going out. Relax but switch on. You know, always be alert and be aware of what's coming back at you, but don't load up and tense up too much. Try and stay relaxed. Let your own shots go.
Yeah, I would say try and stay on the front foot as well. Every time he seems to give Gaikin a little bit ground, he seems to lose his way a little bit. He has to kind of get back on the jab and sort of reassess himself. Where when he's got him going back, he looks relaxed, he's getting his combinations off, and he looks in control.
Round 3.
4-rounder here. The novice Stewart Burt looking for his 6th win. He's unbeaten. Turned over in December 2014. Began boxing at 14 himself. Burt, and in with Archer's Gaikin, who was born in Latvia. And from Riga. He's been fighting on and off since 2010. and has ended up in Bognor Regis. Explain that one, Paul.
Well, they went in just a little bit borderline there from Burt. It didn't look too low and too, malicious, but
if I had Matthew Macklin sitting next to me, he would have explained it, because I think he's been everywhere, hasn't he?
He has, hasn't he? He's put the miles in, Macklin, he has.
Oh, nice uppercut there from Gaikin. That's the danger still. That's just the worry. If Burt switches off, becomes a bit robotic, a bit static.
Yeah, it was a very well-timed shot, and again, Adam, he found Burt on the back foot. He seems to be much more susceptible to those wild right hands when he's going backwards than what he is when he's coming forward. He seems to be slipping and sliding pretty well when he's on the front foot, but when he's on the back foot, he seems to be a little bit unsure of where he's going, and he seems to be walking into some clumsy-looking shots.
It's that old saying, isn't it, with Journeyman, you don't give them confidence, and it's one of Joe Gallagher's favourite lines. Put manners on him, straight away. Let him know what he's, put manners on straight away, and just keep him on the back foot. Let him know what he's in for. Don't give him any confidence at all. And that's done, of course, by going and buying a good stiff jab. It controls everything. As a fighter, when a fighter's getting a bit of confidence with you, and immediately left it up the pace. Yeah. Get him back into the habit of going backwards. Let him know who's boss. Again, put manners on him, and he was doing that all the last round, Burt, but it's just that guy getting into this a little bit.
But there, and he let his hands go, and the boys are right. When he's on that front foot and he's relaxed, he can look really good. Gaikin just shut up there as he loses his own way, tries to dig one into the body. It's all a bit ragged from the Latvian.
He has a really good jab, Burt. He has a really good, stiff, solid jab. And again, when he's on the front foot, he seems to be getting it off a lot better than what he does when he's kind of being pushed back a little bit. But I think he could stamp his authority a little bit more, and let a few more combinations going. Like Paul said earlier, stay relaxed going forward. It's a massive key for him tonight.
A few feints here and there as well, just to open Gaikin up a little bit. He isn't throwing any feints at all. When he jabs, it's a jab. When he attacks, it's a jab. There's no feint.
Up in the work rate though, but making sure at the end of the round, like an old pro, and really he's just a young novice. That's good to see. Catching the eye in the last 30 seconds or so.
Grease, put grease on him. Have the grease, yeah.
It was a good round from Burt here, good end to the round. Gaikin started well on the front foot, but Burt definitely showed his authority later on. There's that jab Alex was talking about. The quality jab, Ranrov jab. The only thing is when you land a few good jabs, you start naturally loading up on them. And that's what he needs to not do. He has to not load up too much and keep the relaxation that he's had in the previous 2 rounds.
Lovely. That uppercut landed nice twice. What is that, 3? Yeah. I think. We're going to the 4th. It's a 6th rounder.
I think if anything, they'll be trying to put his foot on the gas a little bit now. Start cranking up the work rate.
Just a bit of confusion about the rounds. It was a 6 cut to 4.
4th and final round.
And this is the final round. Well, that's tough. And Stewart Burt was preparing for 6, but the good news is he's won the first 3, so he should be home and dry.
For 4-rounders, I don't like them. It's nice when you're first starting off and you've just come up from the 3 rounds, but anyone can win them. You lose that first round, it's a lottery. Then you've really got to work hard to win the 4 rounds.
That's why you see sort of early blips on fighters' records where occasionally they just haven't done enough.
Yeah, or the odd knockdown comes in here and there, and it wasn't really a heavy shot, but you've touched down to 10-8 rounds. Immediately, you've got to really go out to
your way back.
Trying to wield in the big hooks now. Stewart Burt. Back comes Gaikin. This is the last throw of the dice for the Latvian.
Just saw a little bit of jinking and feinting from Burt there. It's the first time we've seen it, and it just got Gaikin thinking straight away, and he didn't do anything. Slipping and throwing shots now and looking good.
Otherwise, a wee bit predictable, and Gaikin's been able to kind of read his patterns and see the kind of way that he's setting them up. But when he's feinting, jerking the feet, moving the head, it's given him a lot more to think about.
Still lively, Gaikin. Another loss to the talented Nathan Dale. And was stopped in 3 from one of their encounters. Doesn't look like Burt's going to get the stoppage. I wonder if it had gone 6 or 8, maybe he would have had more chance, but over 4, it's all about winning round by round and quickly.
Still looking for one big shot, that little bit too much, where he could be letting the combinations go and flowing a little bit more, but he's still looking for that one big shot.
And the thing with his record as well, Alex, there's no KOs on there, so looking for one big shot isn't going to be, you know, it obviously suggests you're not the biggest of punches. So.
Just got a little ticking off from your old pal there, Alex, Kevin McIntyre.
Yep. Kevin won't take much nonsense, that's for sure.
Inside the last minute of this one, it's been a good performance by Stewart Burt. Having sparred with Mike Tower and being involved in the build-up for both of their fights, it must have been mentally a very, very tough and different experience, him getting into the ring tonight, just a week on after the tragedy, and he's done a professional job here, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's looking good towards the end here.
Put a lot of hold in the last 2 rounds, Gaikin, you know, he's feeling the pace.
Yeah.
A lot of successful shots coming through from Burt.
Oh, body shot as well. Lovely finish from Stewart Burt. And that's the 4 rounds done. There's no more tonight, folks. Although they're still talking to the referee. Confusion, not really what we need in a boxing ring. But it is Stewart Burt that has notched up 4 rounds. Joe Ham Sr. not happy. They wanted another couple.
It happens, doesn't it? And the average fan at home might not realise this, but you know, sometimes shows run over schedule and there's too many fights on and everything else. So fights need to be cut now and then for TV times especially. And I've had it myself a few times where they've come in and said, look, your 6 rounds is now cut to 4, and you have to just get on with it.
Or you're not fighting, or we'll see you fighting at midnight or
exactly,
something.
or you can fight in a month's time, and you know, you're there, you've weighed in, you've trained, you've done your camp, you've sold your tickets, your fans and friends and family are outside, you have to fight.
Yeah.
You've both been there.
Yeah, both been there. Yeah, I always ended them quite quickly, they 4 or 6 rounds.
Well done, Stewart Burt, tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referees score totals 40 points to 36 in favour of the winner, still undefeated from Glasgow, Stewart Burt. And ladies and gentlemen, please, your appreciation for Arthur Gaikin.
Thank you. Cheers. Stewart, congratulations, but presumably a night of mixed emotions for you. I know you were a friend and a sparring partner of Mike Tower, who tragically lost his life last week.
Yeah, I mean, it's been well publicised and everybody's well aware of it now. It's one of the things that was an absolute tragedy for everyone involved and for the boxing community. But the important thing wasn't to dwell on it and just to keep going and focus on tonight, which was hard to do, obviously. Being quite close to Mike and especially sparring with him in the lead up to his last fight, but you just need to keep pushing and keep going.
Well said. On tonight's performance, a good 4-round workout, although I presume you thought it was 6.
Yeah, I thought it was 6, yeah, but it was 4, but I thought I put in a decent performance anyway. Never really looked too much in trouble. I'm not boxing smart, so it was good to get some rounds in.
Did you enjoy boxing on this stage as well? Because you were due to box on the last Ricky Burns show here, but it fell through at the last minute.
Yeah, well, that was it. Now, last fight was meant to be May here in the Hydro, but I never got on, just being a floater, and there was a lot of fights on that night. So I'm glad to be back, glad to get my second opportunity here. And what an arena, especially in Glasgow. You don't get much bigger than this in Glasgow, so happy to be here.
Moving forward, do you feel you're ready for 6 rounds now, and do you think that will suit you?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I was ready a couple of fights ago, but you just got to take a fight at a time and do what you're told. But definitely 6 rounds the next one, that's for sure.
Well done tonight.
Thank you.